Hello, I'm WP Suazo, and I want to talk to you about constructing a cost matrix when given only total cost. Here's total cost right here. So one of the most basic elements, items, principles, ideas in economics is costs. Economists look for costs or being able to separate costs. So what normally will be provided only is total cost for some odd units. Here it's 6, and you'll be given fixed cost. The first thing you need to do is find variable cost. And let me tell you this, that variable cost equals total cost taking out or minus fixed cost. So we have fixed cost listed below in the box. We have total cost for 1 through 6 units. So from all of those total costs, we'll take out fixed costs. So 140 taking out 120 leaves us with 20. From 150, if we take out 120, from 150, if we take out 120, that will leave us with 30. If from 162 we take out 120, that leaves us with 42. From 120, if that's coming out of 180, that will leave us with 60. 120 taking out 205 leaves us with 85. And if we took 100 from 252, we'd have 152. Then taking out the 20 leaves us with 132. So there is variable cost. Now we are to find marginal cost. Marginal cost equals delta total cost, which also equals delta variable cost, because delta fixed cost always equals 0. So, what does that mean? If you look at how these two columns change, they change in the same way. Namely, well, first let me give you this. I'm going to skip marginal cost at 1. Some economists say it's 140, others say it's 20. So we'll just skip that. We could probably identify a minimum, but I won't even do that. What I want to say is this: going from 140 to 150 or going to 20 to 30 is a difference of 10. So we have that there. Going from 30 to 42 or 50 to 162 is a difference of 12. Going from 162 to 180 or 42 to 60 is a difference of 18. And we continue like that, so this will be 25. And the marginal cost, by making a 6 unit, what does that do to costs? What is the impact of a 6 unit? That is the difference right here, which is 47. Which is 47. Okay, now let us continue. First thing I want to find is ATC. What is ATC? ATC stands for average total cost. So, average total cost is ATC, and it can be found in 2 ways. You can take total cost and put it over Q, or you may also combine the average variable cost plus average fixed cost. So, because there's 2 ways to get to this answer, that provides a fail-safe. It's a way that this answer can be verified if you use both methods. What is important about average cost? Average cost enables us to compare companies of different size, because we could look at their cost per unit. So you could have a massive company versus a mom and pop operation, and cost per unit allows us to compare them directly. All right, so I'm going to begin with this method here first, TC over Q, and later on we'll confirm it the other way. So we have 140 over 1. We have 150 over 2. We have 162 over 3, which is going to equal 54. We have 180 over 4, which is equal to 45. We have 205 divided by 5, and I'm going to tell you that's going to be 20, 40. That is going to be 41. So 205 over 5 is 41. 252 over 6 equals 42. So there is ATC. And once we find AVC plus AFC, we can confirm it or verify it in another way. Okay, what is average variable cost? Well, average variable cost is equal to VC over Q, but it is also ATC taking out AFC. That also equals AVC. All right. So 20 over 1, 30 over 2. 42 divided by 3, I believe, is 14. 60 over 4 is 15. 85 over 5 is 17. 132 divided by 6, 132 divided by 6 is 22. Okay, now you will get to AFC. AFC can be found in two ways. AFC equals FC over Q, and it also equals ATC taking out AVC will also get you average fixed cost, AFC. So there's fixed cost, 120 over 1, 120 over 2, 120 over 3, 120 over 4, 120 over 5. I will tell you 120 over 5 will be this. Okay, and 120 over 6 will be that. Voila, but we're not done. This is a cost matrix constructed just from total cost. And what can we find? Well, let's confirm things as I promised earlier. Taking a look. Here's ATC. Does it fit together? Is 75 15 plus 60? It is. Here's ATC at quantity 3 using the same method. Is 54 14 plus 40? Yes, it is. AVC at 4. 45 take out 30 equals 15. It does. AFC at 5. AFC at 5 is ATC taking out AVC. So can we say that 41 take out 17 equals 24? That we'll find out. So 41 take away 10 is 31. 31 take away 7 is 24, so it works out. The last thing I bring to your attention are the minimums. The minimum ATC, as you see here, happens at quantity 5. AVC minimizes at 3, and AFC always minimizes at the greatest quantity being produced. So if you look at this, ATC is a blend of these two. So ATC is influenced by both AVC and AFC. That's why ATC could be as low as 3 or as high as 6, but it will always sit in between them. Or in other words, ATC will never fall outside of the bounds set by AVC and AFC. So this is a cost matrix constructed just from total costs and fixed costs. I hope this has been helpful for you. I'll look for my other videos, and thanks for watching.